guys, if you're anything like me, you are always running late in the morning, and that means you do not have enough time to do your hair. But personally, having a nice outfit, good makeup, and good hair makes me feel super confident. So I thought I would put together some of my favorite hairstyles. They only take like a minute to like 5 minutes maximum. You can do them in your car as long as you're not the one driving. Okay, that's all. Enjoy. Okay, so I feel like I should do a little disclaimer because my hair isn't naturally wavy like this. It's actually just straight. However, I do these braids every night, so in the morning when I take them out, they're wavy like you saw in the intro. So this doubles as a hairstyle and an overnight heatless wave trick. For this hairstyle, you section off your hair into 2 parts and tie off one section. Start from the top of the other section and begin to braid, but instead of putting the section over the middle, put it under. If you don't know how to braid, I'll leave a link to a tutorial in the description. Then every time you get to the section closest to your face, grab another layer of hair and braid that as you were. And continue this until the braid is complete and tie it off. Take the hairband out of the second section and braid it as you did the first and tie it off when you finish. Ignore the hairline, it isn't the hairstyle's fault, it's just me not knowing how to part my hair. Normally I do the braids a tad bit looser so you can't see the hairline in the back, but I forgot to this time because I'm used to just doing it messy to do it overnight. After doing the Dutch braids, you can also turn them into space buns by twisting each braid and wrapping it around itself. I prefer to secure these with a black hair clip, but a rubber band or a scrunchie would work too. And again, ignore the part. I'm sorry. I'll work on it. Continuing with the braid trend, you can do the Dutch braid but on a much smaller scale for a new kind of look. Just section off one small group of hair towards your hairline in braid or Dutch braid as normal. When I finish, I like to pull the sides of the braid, which makes it look more full and a little more prominent. It's a very subtle hairstyle, but it makes you look just that much more put together in the morning. This one is fairly simple because, as the name suggests, all you have to do is twist your hair. First, start by sectioning off a little piece of your hair towards the front and, well, twist. Then take a clip and secure the back of your hair around the middle. Next, just repeat on the other side of your hair. Next up is the classic high ponytail. Since I have bangs, or whatever those are, I put a little rubber band so I don't accidentally put them in the ponytail, but otherwise you can skip this step. So I know it's a little hard to see, but I basically just flip my hair over and brush the back of it into one of my hands. Then I flip my hair over and secure it with a rubber band, but in this case a scrunchie because personally I think it looks better for my aesthetic and it's just more interesting. This one is quite similar to the high ponytail, but instead of all of your hair, you only pull up a section of your hair. I like to leave my bangs out in the front and pull up this section of my hair about an inch above my ears, but it's all up to personal preference. Secure with a rubber band, or my favorite, a scrunchie with a ribbon. So now we're going into the more accessory-based hairstyles, and we have a bandana. Just take your bandana, fold it into a triangle, and tie it like a headband. Just make sure the triangle fits your head right. I kind of forgot that step. Then slip on the bandana, pull out a few pieces of hair in the front, and boom, you're done. So the next one is just like a headband. Like, I feel like we all know how to wear a headband. Just slip it on your face and then, not your face, probably your head. You're gonna want to slip it on your head. And then boom, you're done. There's tons of different clips I like to wear, so I figured I would show you guys all 3 types. The first type are these small colorful ones. They don't really suit my aesthetic anymore, but they're still really cute, especially when you layer multiple colors on that match your outfit. The second type are simply bigger, more plain versions. Since they're light brown, they match with everything, and they're a bit more noticeable since they're larger, and I feel like they have a more sophisticated look to them. The third type are these really chunky plastic ones. They come in tons of designs, some even in pearls, and they make a really good statement. Personally, I only like using one instead of one on each side since they're so huge, but it's really up to you. Just like the clips, there's 2 different types of claws I like to use. The first one is a super long one that I mostly bought because of Rachel Green. Honestly, I don't think it looks great on me, however, it's pretty convenient and good for just lounging around the house. The second type of claws are these tiny baby claws that I like to use to clip back the front of my hair, and they're also handy for doing the twisties or keeping back your bangs if you have them. There's actually a third medium-sized claw I use for ponytails and half updos, but I forgot to show them, so we're just gonna ignore that. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Even though not all of them were hairstyles, they were all really good ways to do your hair in the morning, and I hope this was good inspiration for you, and as well as kind of its tutorial for the other hairstyles. But if you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe to become an A-star subscriber. I will see you guys next time. Bye. Why did my face do that? Okay, we're gonna do that again. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!